Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into Daytime today. Today we're shining the spotlight on a great local organization that has been around for 17 years right here in York Region. Linda Keith is here and she's the president of Pflag, which stands for Parents, Families and Friends of Lesbians and Gays of York Region. Thank you so much for coming in today, Linda.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great to have you, and 17 years here in York Region. I mean, you've had so many accomplishments over the years, and recently lots of firsts. Before we talk about those, tell us what the organization of Pflag really stands for.
Pflag stands for Parents, Families and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, but we are so much more than just lesbians and gays. We cover the whole range of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer and questioning, what they call LGBTQ. So when I talk gay, I mean that whole rainbow of human sexuality. And Pflag is provides support in the community through monthly meetings where we provide a safe and confidential environment for people to talk. We provide education opportunities by going into the schools and speaking or providing displays. And then we're branching out into other areas to help the ultimate goal, which is to create an inclusive and accepting society. And
I mean, the good news is things are getting better, right? I mean, are you finding that more acceptance is coming with more knowledge?
Acceptance is coming. There's a lot of work still to be done,
For sure.
and that's why the support is important. We see a lot of people still in need of help and still facing challenging situations. We find going into the schools is key to education, of course, because we need to start when people are first forming their ideas of what is accepting and equal in society. And the gala is a wonderful way. This is why we're here today to talk, is about our gala. It's called Stand Proud in York Region, and this is the change we want to happen in our community. So the gala is happening on February 7th. It's a Friday at the gorgeous Heintzman House in Thornhill.
Beautiful.
This is it has entertainment, we have food. It's going to be a wonderful event.
And this is the first time you've done a gala.
It's been a year first for Pflag.
Yeah.
We had our first flag raising ceremony with the City of Markham. We had our first Pride Parade, as you mentioned. We've had the first funding from a local government. Thank you to the town of Richmond Hill for the Taste of the Hill funding. And yes, this is the first gala that we've ever done, a social event for everybody to come together. And rather than having to go downtown, we can celebrate our diversity in York Region.
I love that. That's what it's all about. And really, this gala, as you said, is also a fundraiser for the organization.
Yes, it is.
So how does the funding work? I know you receive some funding, but not all funding.
We are a strictly volunteer-driven organization. Yes, we are a registered charity, but we are strictly we run on a shoestring for a very long time.
Absolutely.
And just to put this in perspective, I want people to remember that 1 in 10 people belong to the umbrella gay term, gay community. And so if you think about the population of York Region and the population of the town of Newmarket, the gay population in the region of York is larger than the population of Newmarket.
Yeah, that puts it into perspective, absolutely. And all of those firsts that you mentioned, I mean, having a Pride Parade right here in York Region, that happened recently just before the summer. What was that experience like? Because to take that step forward must mean a lot to many of the people who are involved.
I get goosebumps just thinking about it. Pflag was just one of the many organizations in York Region that was participating in that parade, but it was just so encouraging. It was just such a giant step forward for our community. And keep in mind, I have a vested interest in this. I have 2 sons, and my youngest son is gay. So just to put this in perspective, 5 years ago, my son came out to me amid a flood of tears, and then he disappeared for way past his curfew. And there I was dealing with a missing son, and afterwards I realized I was dealing not with just his sexuality, but with teenage issues. And I would go to Pflag meetings to understand what my role was as a parent of a teen, as a parent of a gay son, and how do I pull that all together. We see so many perspectives, and then you have a parade which celebrates rather than just working on the dark side or the challenging sides of being gay in York Region. You come out and you celebrate the beauty of our sons and our daughters and our friends and our families.
Isn't that amazing? So is the organization geared more towards the friends and the support system, or also for the gay individual.
We are a very inclusive organization, and even our executive reflects this. We are multifaceted within our organization. And I think the diversity of our support group and our leadership, it makes us stronger because we get to see both sides of how this feels, and it makes us more empathetic, but it also helps us to understand our own role in society. And there's where we're going. We're trying to create an accepting society that is inclusive and equal for all. So I encourage your viewers to stand proud in York Region. Go to our website, it's pflagyork.ca, click on the link to the gala. You can choose to buy a ticket. You can choose to donate a ticket. Some people are on limited incomes and they can't afford to come. $65 is a lot of money. You could donate a ticket for somebody to come who couldn't otherwise come, or that we've donated a ticket.
Here on Daytime, we've got you covered. Well, that's right. We are giving away a ticket today. And again, it is a $65 value. So at the end of the show, we will tell you how to email for this ticket. And this is a great opportunity, right? Because you can come out, learn about Pflag Canada, but also the York Region branch, and make sure that you're giving back to the organization. I mean, is it important for you to raise funds so that you can keep the programs and services that are so invaluable running?
Absolutely. We have been running so long on a shoestring. It is really nice to finally have some secure funding so that we can do more in the community. There is much that we have on our wish list that we are now formulating plans to be able to actually go forward with.
And before we go, Lynn, I mean, if there's one thing that people can do to take a step forward or to help out, what would that be?
Go to our website, look at the information, educate yourself, and yes, I do encourage you to click on that link to the gala and look at the entertainment that we have lined up, participate in some way.
Have you had many sponsors and volunteers jump on board with this who want to help out as well?
This has been amazing. We've had so many agencies and organizations step forward. Rainbow Health Ontario has donated several tickets. York Region District School Board is sending a contingent of people to come. So is the York Region Police. They've been phenomenal partners to us. We've got Children's Aid who have dispersed information for us. I could go on, and I apologize to the agencies and organizations I haven't mentioned, but there are a lot of people who are on board helping us.
Thank you to all those people who are stepping up and giving back. Don't forget, it's on Friday, February 7th, the first annual gala for Pflag York Region. Stay tuned until the end of the show. We are giving away a ticket to that event. We'll be right back.